Seth Rollins' weird strut.
But Corey, I got one word for you, and that one word is
Jonathan Coachman and his stupid one-word phrase.
that Big Mo on their side.
Did he seriously just say Big Mo? Seriously, shortening your words in an attempt to sound cool when you're not is cringe as fuck.
Shield Brethren.
And part of the most awkward reunion in WWE history.
Says whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
If you want to talk about this.
Are you two gonna fight or not? This can't be the reason why this gauntlet match takes place for the better part of 2 hours, right? Seth pauses just because Roman Reigns puffs out his chest. That was honestly one of the more weirder moments of this long-ass match. I'm at least thankful we went to commercial break during the staring contest. That way I wouldn't have to suffer more anxiety 5 minutes into the match.
Pick the bones of the carcasses of.
You doing okay, Corey?
What? Corey Graves is being honest. Would you rather he be nice and make family-friendly comments regarding this gauntlet match? Because if so, that'd be boring.
What surrounds the ring? You've got that steel grating.
If by that you mean the bouncy trampoline, then yes. Whatever the hell is stuck on Seth's back right there.
And also your body.
Seth Rollins looking to launch himself.
Well, that's what happens when you attempt the suicide dive without looking to see if your opponent would counter or not.
Triple H got hurt. He immediately went to the hospital.
Michael Cole is bringing up how dangerous the Elimination Chamber has been in the past, as if that would even be a factor to think about for the bouncy playhouse the cage has become in recent years.
Locked and loaded Roman Reigns. Rollins center of the ring.
Probably should have went for the Superman punch before Seth fully turned around instead of giving Seth a major heads up and allowing him to counter. When Roman gets the buckle bomb, it doesn't even faze him. When Finn Balor gets the buckle bomb, it puts him on the shelf for 8 months. Not to mention that same move killed Sting's career. Is Seth grabbing his Rollins right there?
In his performances.
And now the 10-sin penalty gets activated for the 10 chance during countouts. I've lost track. Is this the first time that penalty got activated for a mini-sins? Don't blame me for not remembering. I've released over 330 episodes of this series. I'm bound to forget something.
In the chamber, every man for himself.
Even when the Elimination Chamber is not going on, Michael Cole continues to state the obvious about that match being every man for himself. We're not safe no matter where we are.
Trouble. Stacks him up. Got it.
Guarantee everyone was shocked to see that. I was too. Major props to Seth Rollins for shocking the world once again by eliminating the heavy favorite of the match, Roman Reigns.
I talked to so many people today.
Of course you have. Why am I not surprised? Why isn't John Cena immediately coming out? When it comes to gauntlet matches, there is no rest intervals. The moment one participant is eliminated, the next one must come out. Not interested in this friendship right now. There's a gauntlet match going on and Seth's gotta focus. You're eliminated, Roman, so get out of the ring.
No timeouts for Seth Rollins.
He's had a timeout for nearly 2 minutes. What are you talking about? John Cena's weird obsession with going to the commentator's booth during his entrance. Get to the ring, dude!
John Cena.
I can't really call this a pre-match assault because this match has been going on for the last half hour. So the sin that gets put is because Seth attacked John when he was distracted.
John Cena has
We're back from commercial and John has still forgotten to remove his shirt.
attacking Cena from behind.
He didn't attack John from behind at all, Corey. He actually waited until John was facing him before striking.
On Sunday, and that's the.
Yeah, I know. First fan to grab John's shirt is the one who keeps it. But come on, that asshole right there is already wearing the exact same shirt that John just threw.
Survived the most unwinnable match in WWE history.
I just might have to add in 3 sins for Michael calling the Elimination Chamber the most unwinnable match in WWE history. If that's the case, how has there been wrestlers who won it several times?
Now the most unbeatable champion history in Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar's only been unbeatable because he's been absent for 96% of his title reign. Most unimpressive champion or most irrelevant champion of all time would fit Brock more.
John Cena, 6 times.
Skip!
Trying to make it back in. We're at a count of 8 now.
The referee was at 9 when Seth re-entered the ring, not 8. Come on, Michael.
Because someone said he couldn't or...
When the fuck did this match become a last man standing match? If the referee is actually supposed to count one wrestler when his opponent is standing up, then why haven't referees done this over the course of the last number of decades? Also, what would be the result if Seth didn't make it back up by 10? A submission?
To the leg and a kick out. Rollins is...
John is seriously getting frustrated from Seth kicking out of a pinfall when he never hit his major moves. Try an attitude adjustment or something, man.
He's screaming at him. He says, "Stay down," instead of staying on him the entire time.
Jonathan Coachman would be great at Cinema Sins 2 expansion.
to win the chamber. He needs to get...
Why are you pausing all the time, asshole? Instead of trying to finish off Seth. No wonder John loses in this part of the gauntlet. It's not because of Seth's determination. It's because John was too stupid to continue the offense.
John Cena telling.
John blocks a punch where none was thrown.
Heard the official ask Rollins, and Rollins said, I'm not.
What in the hell is wrong with you?
Rollins has been involved in 44 minutes.
Even though for the last 15 minutes he's only taken a few punches and clotheslines. I'd be more impressed if this was non-stop back and forth action between him and John Cena. John unintentionally mooning the crowd. The STF made Seth look like Discount the Grudge.
Oh, but that may have been a critical error.
What in the hell is a critical era, Michael? I don't get what that is supposed to mean at all. Anyone have any guesses?
And Rollins kicked Cena in the face.
Hell no he didn't. Seth clearly kicked John on the shoulder, missed his face by a long shot. Meanwhile, on this far side of the arena,
Explosive move. Oh, Cena with the air.
normally I wouldn't be surprised at finishers being kicked out of, but Seth has lasted over 50 minutes against both Roman Reigns and John Cena, so to see him survive an attitude adjustment after that length of time is knocking off a few sins. First, John Cena tells the referee to count out Seth while inside the ring. Now that Seth is on the outside of the ring, John is telling the referee to stop doing his job. He truly can't make up his mind, can he?
Oh, but no way.
Amazing strength, but still, it's copyright infringement.
Other time he connected, and now.
As usual, Seth seemingly never connects the Phoenix Splash. In the 3 years since he started using it, I think he only hit it 3 times, once per every year. Go figure. Motherfucker! That removed 10 sins! We're 1 hour into this gauntlet, and Seth Rollins is putting on one of the most impressive and shocking performances in Monday Night Raw history.
Absolutely historic and ridiculous.
Elias is using his entrance theme here, but not in any of his other matches. Wait, even the referees are switching in between sections of the gauntlet? Constant and annoying reminders on the graphics that this is a gauntlet match. Happens with every commercial break, actually.
Finds himself in a half crab at the.
No. I'm honestly adding in 3 sins because we're in the middle of a gauntlet match. I don't want to see backstage interviews while the match is going on. Couldn't you have done this after the whole thing is over? Or not at all?
I need to win the Elimination Chamber.
John Cena says he needs to win whatever match he's competing in on pay-per-view cliche. Also, sorry if I'm not paying attention. I'm watching this awesome gauntlet match and couldn't give 2 shits with what you gotta say.
Blasted a huge bass guitar.
It's called a cello, Michael. At least say its name correctly and hide your ignorance of musical instruments.
For Rollins, it is.
I am honestly removing 20 sins out of respect for Seth's performance in this already 1 hour long gauntlet match. Truthfully, one of his best performances ever.
Hooks the leg on Elias.
Elias' shoulder was up before the referee even made a 2 count, so Finn Balor actually got just a 1 count in this occasion.
Who wants to walk with Elias?
Too late, you're already wrestling your second opponent of the night. Too late for a concert.
Universal Championship opportunity in the main event at WrestleMania. Which
Which makes Shinsuke Nakamura's Royal Rumble victory all the more pointless considering he's not in the main event of WrestleMania.
I mean, it's
Corey Graves stuttering.
Elias, he will be the last man released on Sunday.
This is like the 8th or 9th time that any of the commentators brought up the fact that Elias is entering last in the following week's Elimination Chamber match, as if that means anything for this gauntlet match.
Covering it. Oh, the shoulders kick.
Well, now I'm removing another sin for Elias' amazing counter into the arm submission after kicking out of the roll-up.
Elias has been eliminated.
In case you're too stupid to know what an elimination means.
Dallas, and now from
Attacking from behind.
Monday, Miz will be the first entrant.
Just like the constant reminders that Elias is entering last, now we get annoying reminders that The Miz is entering first. Also, while it's gotta suck to have to start the Elimination Chamber match, at the same time there are 2 other wrestlers who have to do the same thing. So being number 1 is just as bad as 2 and 3, and yet none of the commentators complain about that.
Or Seth Rollins, which we'll talk about in just a moment.
You've been talking about it all night long, so what's the point now? It's over and done with. You should really be talking about The Miz and Finn Balor considering they're still going in this match too.
Balor looking to steal one here.
Commentator stupidly refers to a roll-up as stealing the victory cliche. Miz grabbing Finn's ass.
Oh,
The Miz is addicted to Finn's Balor's. Yet another 2 minutes of pausing and resting before Braun Strowman makes his appearance. Seriously, his music should have played the moment Miz defeated Finn. Why isn't the referee counting Braun and Miz? The gauntlet match doesn't stop, you know. In my opinion, both Braun and Miz have been counted out and this nearly 2 hour long gauntlet match has ended in a draw.
Raj, you were eliminated.
Don't care right now. The Miz is hitting his world famous drop kicks into his cornered opponent. No time for more interviews.
With me.
Braun Strowman with a drop kick to Miz. Can we please cut the feed from the backstage interview? We do not need it.
my bad.
What are you, R-Truth?
Running power slam.
Braun was clearly not running at all, so actually it was just a simple power slam. This was indeed a hell of a gauntlet match. Here's 10 sins removed for the epic performances by every wrestler in this match.